Hi, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Thanks, Barcelona Health Hub, for having us here and for putting this Congress together. So today, my name is Josep Heredia. I'm General Manager of the Rubio Foundation. And today we're going to explain our success case that we started 2 years ago. Today we have the Rubio Foundation founder, Ricky. We have Tomás, the CEO of Nixie for Children. And we have Jordi Giral. He's an oncologist, pediatric oncologist from Aldebaran. So to start, I'm going to give to Ricky to explain you what's Ricky, what we're doing.
Hi, everyone. I'm the founder of the Ricky Rubio Foundation. I started in 2018. My mom passed away by cancer, and that was the reason to really have a meaning for it. And we treat two different things. One, the lung cancer, which was the cancer that my mom had, and then another phase, which is with children. In children, we help disabled and underprivileged youth, and then pediatric cancer. That's the reason we're here today. In 2020, Tomás, here in the middle of a pandemic, knocked the door of the Ricky Rubio Foundation and present Nixie for Children. Nixie for Children is a great startup. We love the idea. And he came with a lot of ideas and see if we could help pediatric kids with cancer. We have a really good relationship with By the Run, which we already had other projects going on. And we went with Dr. Giral in 2020, knocked the door and explained what Nixie was. So us as a foundation, we felt like we were the car or somebody bringing a great idea to a hospital. By the Run with Dr. Giral came up with an idea, which is how I'm Ready was born. It's a project that later on Tomás will explain. But I want to explain why the foundation helped a startup get into the hospital, and now we are in 20 plus hospitals here in Spain. A foundation always have a social impact in mind. A startup has an innovation, so I feel like as a foundation, we always want to give back and have a social impact, but we can't do that without innovation. And I feel like partnership with different startups and giving them the chance to, like in this case, going to a hospital and skipping some phases. That's why we call a success case. But here's the video. I don't know if you want to explain the video.
So yeah, just as Ricky said, it was a team effort. At Nixie for Children, we started preparing children for surgery using VR, but we always wanted to go to oncology, and we needed the right partners to do it. I'm so happy to be with them today on stage. So what we do is we show children what's going to happen before they go to a treatment. So what you're seeing here is the process a child will go undergoing a radiotherapy treatment, which is an oncology treatment. And as you can see, this is the English version of the experience that we shot originally by the Bron in Spanish. And what you can see is a mix between 360 images of the real hospital and Nixie, who's going to be doing the treatment. So when you are inside VR, you can see all around, and the child can be prepared for it. This is the TAC before they go to the radiotherapy, and then they see the accelerator, which is a really stressful room because the child needs to go alone inside, and they will need to stay there for like 30 or 40 days in a row. So it's really important that they understand what's going to happen and they can collaborate, so they don't need sedation to do the treatment. So in order to make VR get into the patient's home, we use the Nixie kit, which is different elements that the hospital gives to the family so they can take it home. The most important part is a VR headset like that one, which is a cardboard headset. And the most important part of I Am Ready was to get those Nixie kits into the hospital so they could get for free to the patients. So yeah, so that was mostly like collaboration work. I have Claudia here who was pushing from the partnership side on Nixie for Children. In order to get 20 plus hospitals on board on I Am Ready during 2022. So we have the main radiotherapy treatment areas in Spain covered with 15 hospitals. We just launched a pilot program in Chile with the first hospital there, Hospital de Talca, and then the first 2 hospitals in the US, Cleveland Clinic and Colorado Children. Most of them are connected today online, so I just wanted to thank, in the name of all of us, for getting involved so fast and so quickly in the project, and for devoting so many resources on making the child's life a little bit easier in a hospital. So this is good news. We started with radiotherapy, but we know this is just the beginning. So we want to keep adding more content, as we know there's a lot of different treatments that deserve to be explained to children. Children deserve to know what's going to happen. So this is something that all the hospitals that are connected today don't know yet, is that by the end of this summer, we will have a new piece of content, which is the proton therapy preparation, that will be updated on all the 1,000 Nixie kits that are already developed and delivered in the different hospitals that we have collaboration with. So with no further delay, I want to give the mic to Dr. Giral. We met in 2019, and we were dreaming on a project like that on becoming a reality, and we made it. And Dr. Giral is leading an amazing team of doctors, nurses, technicians that are implementing Nixie for Children in the I Am Ready collaboration with Ricky for the first time in the world. So,
thank you.
All yours.
Well, in Spain, every year, more than 1,000 children younger than 15 years have a cancer. And 1/3 of them will be treated with radiotherapy. Radiotherapy is given with a LINAC, a linear accelerator, this big machine, and the patient has to come, the children has to come every day, lay on the table couch, and stay in the same position, very quiet, to receive treatment. In the picture, we see two technicians preparing a child. And this is repeated daily between 2 and 5 weeks. So to produce this, we use some immobilization devices. We use lasers to focus and we use also some vacuum cushions that takes the shape of the body of the patient, of the children in that case. And for example, for brain or head and neck tumors, we use a thermoplastic mask that the patient is fixed. Treatment is not painful, but obviously it produces a lot of stress for the patient, even for adults. So when we saw the patient the first time, we explained to the family and to the child that we has to come every day, it is not painful, but obviously in many cases we don't succeed, so especially children younger than 5 years old, we used to have in more than 50% of the cases anesthesia, so the children has to be anesthetized to receive radiotherapy. In that situation, we have the luck to meet Nixie and Ricky Rubio Foundation, and start working with them, and we produce the film. So we start working, and now when we see a family, we explain the same, but we give the kit. And in this kit, with the glasses, we give also a code to download the video, and here the fathers download in the cell phone, put the video here, and the child is ready to see inside what is going on. So the children can see this video as many times as they want. So when they come to the treatment, they know they have watched the room, they know the machine, they know the noise, they have seen Nixie there, so they are ready for treatment. They really are ready. So with the first cases, we realized the strength of this strategy. And then we decided we need to measure the advantage of this, because it's important to know what's the real effect. So with the pediatric psychology department of the hospital, we developed a pathology survey. This survey is a very short and clear question. This is thought to be a response by the children, obviously in very young children with help of the family. Our questions, for example, what you feel when the technicians take you to the machine, or when you lay on the couch, and the response is with faces, sad faces, normal faces, and happy faces. So, and this survey is given in the first consultation and after the first treatment. So we have taken this survey for 22 children, 40 of them younger than 5 years old, so very young population. And you see that when in the survey, more than 60% of the children have stress, and this has reduced by the NICSI strategy to almost less than 10%, and with, for example, all children lose the fear, the anxiety, and some of them are still a little nervous. And the other point is that we were able to treat all the children without anesthesia. So for us, this represents an enormous impact for the child, for the family also, and for the quality of the treatment. That's the results.
Well, and that's it. I want to take a moment to thank everyone that took part of the project, because at the end of the day, this is a team effort. We couldn't do that without Valdebron, without NICSI for Children, and without everyone that you guys see here, because at the end of the day, this is a teamwork, and thanks to them, we could make that happen, and thanks to them, we also are in 20+ hospitals and growing, and hopefully this year or next year, we're going to be in more countries. And thank you for coming, and hope you guys enjoy it.